we got a first trailer for Dune 2, which also gave us our first, like, obviously we got promotional images before the trailer, but it gave us like our first shots of Florence Pugh and Austin Butler, and Timmy riding a sandworm. That was a fantastic trailer. I had that trailer dropped while I was at work, and I was like, I have to react to this, because I was gonna watch the trailer immediately, and like if I do that, then I don't like obviously record a reaction like later on, because it's not going to be an authentic reaction. So I like found an open conference room and I sat there and I recorded my trailer as fast as possible. And it was so good. I'm so excited for Dune 2. Tyler, I know you said this was like a perfect trailer. It was just incredible.
I thought it was like a perfect trailer. And someone replied to my tweet was like, I don't watch trailers anymore because they show too much, which I don't know if that was a blanket statement before I even watched it. Because I was like, I think it's a perfect example of a trailer that like didn't reveal anything. It's basically just like it's basically a 2-minute hype video of like getting ready to ride the worm for the first time. And everything we've heard about Dune Part 2 is that this is going to be like an all-out epic war style movie. You don't see any like big battles or clashes in the trailer. So like I think literally like that it's going to be similar to the Guardians trailer, where like I think everything that happened in that trailer is like the first 10-15 minutes of the movie, and then they're using that worm to get to wherever they need to go and start the war. But I freaking love that trailer, and shout out Seth, since he's not here today, but he watched Dune and gave it a 4.5, right? And he loved it.
He liked Dune. I was so happy about it. I was so nervous, like when
I know. I didn't think he would like it, honestly.
I didn't either. I really didn't. I didn't think he was gonna like dislike it, but I did not think he was gonna be a 4.5 out of 5 kind of guy.
Yeah. Hopefully he starts getting on our train of putting mega respect on Denis Villeneuve's name.
I mean,
he said that's his highest rated Denis, and I'm like, there's no way Denis has not made a single 5 out of 5, man. Like in what world?
It's my highest rated too, but like I have it at a 5. So like
well, actually, I think maybe that is my highest rated. No. Sicario's my highest rated.
Wait, actually, sorry, I have Prisoners higher, so that's my number.
Blade Runner 2049 is
such a goated director, man. Just such a goated director.
So yeah, he's so good. It's like unbelievable how good this fucking man is.
Yeah, like just give him a 5-star. Don't be like that guy on Twitter who's like, I've never given a movie a 5-star because I stink and you can smell me a mile away.
I hate those people, but I'm curious, and I feel like the answer is obvious, but I'd love to see like
on the ReelTok collection.
Which if is Dune 2 or Oppenheimer gonna make more at the box office? I'm curious. I feel like like Oppenheimer's the easy answer, but like I don't know. I feel like Denis has that sort of pull at this point in his career.
Yeah, it's so hard to guess because Christopher Nolan is him at the box office, but he wasn't for Tenet. But like, was that because Christopher Nolan's missing, or is that because of the obviously it's because of the pandemic? But like, how much like will that affect the poll? I don't know. Like I was still thinking it'd be Oppenheimer, because I think Oppenheimer will be similar to like because like the demographic Oppenheimer's going for is like the same as Top Gun Maverick and similar to like Avatar: The Way of Water in terms of I don't think it's going to be blowing anyone's socks off with like the first weekend's money, but it's going to be one that like week after week is just going to keep racking up money over the first 2-3 months as more dads and grandpas go see Cillian Murphy blow up some countries.
I mean, yeah, just like Denny is not a box office pull, unfortunately. I don't know how much Dune made. It did get released on HBO Max as well, so it definitely had a hurt there. But like Blade Runner 2049 is one of the like biggest flops in movie history in terms of money. He's not a big enough pull. I do think Christopher Nolan's gonna kind of wipe this one.
I don't know. The Dune 2 cast is the only thing that like has me questioning this, because like I don't know. This isn't like
is Timmy a box office poll guy though?
I mean, 95% of the movies he's been in have been not blockbusters.
And Florence Pugh is.
Timothy just became a blockbuster guy recently.
I guess, yeah. No superhero movies, remember?
Or hard drugs.
Or hard drugs, yeah. Jason Momoa, Oscar Isaac's obviously in blockbusters. When you see Robert Downey Jr., I'm not even talking Cillian Murphy, because no one like is gonna go for him. No offense to him, he's a fantastic actor, but still. Robert Downey Jr. Also, Florence Pugh's in both of these, isn't she? No, is she in Oppenheimer? No, I'm an idiot. I'm thinking.
Wait, no, she's in Oppenheimer. I thought you meant Dune Part 1. She's in Oppenheimer, yeah.
Yeah,
She is,
yeah, okay, yeah. So Florence Pugh's in both of these, so she's the pole there. You got
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon, yeah. I feel like this is about to be a stupid take, so don't quote me on it, but you're more than welcome to quote me on it. I feel like Josh Peck is more of a box office pull, just because people are going to be like, "Oh, Drake and Josh." Like they just,
Not even that. It's not even because of Drake and Josh, because he has like such a crazy social media.
Yeah, he's a big
presence.
social media guy now. Like the
Yeah,
David
he's got a
Dobrik
cult
tier.
following. Like,
all right, I'm
crazy,
glad that
like-
wasn't too stupid of a take, but I feel like Josh Peck is big. Austin Butler has a chance to be a big pull now that he was Elvis.
That's true. Okay, well, Dune Part 1 made over $400 million at the box office. The fact that that's released simultaneously with HBO Max, that's impressive numbers. But other than that, yeah, these are all like Blade Runner 2049 flop. Arrival at $200 million is like, for how quaint of a sci-fi story that is, I feel like that's kind of honestly impressive to me a little bit, even though I'm sure the budget was high, but I feel like that's not the typical blockbuster sci-fi.
No.
And then Prisoners at $122 million is a little crazy to me, because that's when I worked at a movie theater, and I just thought no one went to see that movie, because that was like, I'd never heard of Denis Villeneuve at this point, which, to be fair, I don't think many people had. This is 2013. The only thing he had before that was Ensandie and Polytechnic. And yeah, like you had to do the classic, like, go into every movie theater 20 minutes in and make sure everything's all good. So I would like always do that for Prisoners, and always be the scene where Paul Dano is like getting beat on the sink by Hugh Jackman. And yeah, like I had no clue what this movie was, and I just like walk in the theater and see it. I'm like, what the fuck is going on in this theater, man? I have to see what this movie is. But then yeah, so we'll see that. I think that'll be a good battle. Oppenheimer, Dune Part 2. I think it'll be a better battle than Barbie. But I still think Barbie's gonna make over $200 million for sure.
I think Barbie's
Dune versus
Dune
Oppenheimer is
but it's not gonna have the pull that
battle.
Christopher Nolan does.
I will. According this podcast, from here on out, we're officially referring to this movie as Tune. Okay, so just please.
That was a hard tweet for you, because like it took me a while to read until it registered in my mind. It's hard to write out too.
TWONE.
Yeah.
Did I miss this tweet of yours?
Yeah, because it took me so long to realize you weren't saying like twone. You're like, I'm officially clone the word twone. I was like, wait, what are we doing?
Twone.
I for sure missed that tweet of yours.
Dune 2. Tune.